Today I'm meeting up with this guy, Jonas. He was dropped off in the middle of nowhere and managed to survive for 35 days without any outside help, completely alone. I was curious to ask him about what it's like to spend all that time alone and what it actually did to him. And what he told me was something I wasn't prepared for. Today is a very, very special day that I'm very excited about. Him and I have packed our bags and are gonna head out to the forest and sleep outside under the stars. And here we have him, the man of the hour.
What a beautiful place you have here.
Yeah, thank you for coming by. You driven all the way from Stockholm. Let's pack our bags and then we'll go.
Yeah, and there are the dogs.
Yeah, they're greeting us hello as well. Last year, Jonas was a participant in the Swedish version of the survival show Alone. This competition is not for everyone. It is total isolation, a constant struggle not to starve or freeze. This is all the packing we brought up with us. Firewood, sleeping bags, a lot of good food. The show tests the survival instincts of humans by pushing them to their absolute limits. The show is not only hard on the body, but also the mind. A real mental challenge, because the show has no end date. He or she who survives the longest wins. And Jonas lost over 18 kilos during his 35 days alone. But he still managed to stay healthy and clear in his mind. Most of us can distract ourselves with our phones, watching TV series, hang out with friends and family, drinking alcohol, work. But this guy had nothing for 35 days. And he still had a smile on his face. To me, that's really impressive. How are you feeling about our camp so far?
I really like this spot. It's on top of the mountain and good view. Fires starting to pick up. I'm digging my way to the toilet.
He said happily. I think it could be a good idea to have that a bit from the camp, maybe.
Also to do it before it's panic time.
Yeah, that's a very good idea.
Quite deep, actually.
Yeah, it is. And one of the things that Jonas told me that surprised me was that he never felt alone, even though he didn't see anyone else for 35 days. And I was curious to know how he did that.
I think the biggest factor for me was, to stay present. Yeah, because when I'm not present, I go up into my head. Yeah. These thoughts that can keep going on in circles and. Yeah, so for me it's like if you get lost in the mind, you're either in the past or in the future. That's the only place you can be if you're not here. This oneness I told you about, I really felt it so strong when I was there. I went really deep in my meditations and I became like a part of nature in my meditation. Yeah, I felt like, I think one day in the end when I had I think it was like on the 6th or 7th day without food, I was meditating and I felt how the roots from the trees were growing into my limbs, and that's so cool. Was becoming part. I became part of the trees.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue. There's a lot of colors, lost within a haze. Don't rely on others to get you through the maze. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea. Cannot take this anymore. Cannot take this anymore.
Sometimes I can feel lonely when I'm in the middle of the city in Stockholm. But even though I was all by myself in the wilderness, I felt this connection and this oneness, and so I wasn't lonely.
I've been asked about this living in the cabin as well. Do you never feel like lonely or alone? I did in the beginning though, because I was quite lost in life in general. But now when I'm say if Christina is down in Denmark and I'm going to be in the cabin alone for 2 weeks, I really enjoy it because I know it's going to have an end date as well. I'm guessing it would be, maybe I'm just guessing, if it might be different to you if say you didn't have an end date at all. There was no show or anything. You were just going to live there alone permanently forever.
Yeah.
Would that change anything?
Yeah, I think it would. Because even though there was no end date, I knew it will end
at some point.
At some point, yeah. Because I never felt like I missed my friends and family. Because I knew, but if I knew that I will never see them again, it would be like heartbreaking for a while, I think, and something to process. Because
I think that if we're not being missed by anyone, I think then you can go into some really dark spaces. I can at least. Because if you have someone waiting for you at the end, if it's like 2 weeks or 2 months or half a year or a year, you have something to look forward to. You know someone is going to be happy to see you. Yeah. But if you don't have that and you're actually just lonely, then it's way harder to enjoy whatever you're doing, I guess. But you feel like a very calm person. Do you get annoyed still?
In these situations, if you haven't been eating for 7 days and there is a person who is maybe holding you back or not pulling
her weight or his weight.
Yeah, exactly. Then it would be annoying, I think. When I was there by myself, I wasn't annoyed once.
Because you can't be annoyed. You can be maybe annoyed at things, or that you didn't caught fish, or. But you weren't ever?
No, not even at that.
Wow. Okay.
So maybe I'm meant to be a lone wolf.
It might be that. You're too good at it.
I'm learning how to be better also in how to set boundaries and how to communicate my needs and how to do it in a loving way.
Before it escalates into being annoyed or angry or that makes sense. So what are we doing right now?
Now it's time to make our beds. So we have somewhere to sleep and somewhere to sleep warm and dry.
So what's the plan?
I brought 2 mattresses. They are really warm. I think you can sleep when it's like minus 15 or 18. So it's because usually for me it's the cold from the ground coming up that makes it more discomfort. Like this or like this? Maybe
question.
like this.
I think like this maybe actually.
So heads this way maybe.
Yeah.
Then I take this spot to this side.
Yeah, you can choose first.
Warm and cozy. Actually, I'm not so warm yet, but I'm hoping to get, yeah.
But you have a few layers on when you're sleeping.
Yeah, I'm going to take off my...
You don't want to strip on camera?
That's for the Patreons. Did you have a good day?
I have an extremely good day.
Nice.
A bit cold feet in the middle there when we were...
Yeah, wet and cold.
Wet and cold.
My feet never really got warm after.
No. They're more like a bit, what do you call it? Moist more?
Yeah, numb and moist.
Yeah, numb and moist.
What do you think about the mattress?
It was extremely comfortable.
Yeah.
I've never had this kind of fancy mattress ever.
No.
I've only had the really cheap flat ones. That's super uncomfortable.
We had this on Kilimanjaro.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, I can't go back to the just sleeping on the
when you like
budget roll.
When you got the taste of this, it's, yeah, I totally understand. It's hard to go back.
Yeah.
So who's getting up and turning off the lamp? Oh, that. Yeah. There we go.
Nice. Can you find your camera now?
Yeah, I'll find it somewhere, I think.
You want me to use my phone to light up for you?
No, it's fine. I got it. Are you comfortable?
Yeah, I'm comfortable. The view is amazing, with all the stars. I really like the winter sky when it's dark and the stars shine so bright.
Yeah. Sleep well, and yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.
Good morning. We survived the evening. Jonas is over there. Did you sleep?
I slept really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And long.
Yeah, several hours actually.
Yeah.
But not cold.
Not cold at all. No. I'm hesitating to open up and get dressed.
How was it to actually cut off all ties to society, and not just social media but just friendships, connection to everyone, constant checkups with likes, phone calls and everything, and cut that off completely?
It was the first time in my life that I cleared everything in my schedule. I moved workshops and lectures, and then when I canceled them, everyone asked, well, but can we do it like in 6 weeks instead, or in 8 weeks? And I said, like, I'm not sure. So I had to clear everything in my schedule, and it was actually quite relieving. I think I made it too big of a fear to take breaks from social media and from work, and it actually went very well. When I came back, everything was as normal again. So.
But did you look at it differently when you were out there alone without it, so to speak?
No, but it was like the first 2 days. I was thinking about maybe I should do a construction like this, and then I was like, my hand was looking for the phone to Google really? I want to see I don't have my phone with me.
Jonas actually has his own show on YouTube, a series where he takes guests out into nature to sleep outside under the stars. So we actually recorded 2 videos during our adventure together, and the other one you can find on his channel.
Youth goes where it always goes, and we were both led by life to roam. Two paths led in parallel, before one another in the unknown. Yes,
How does it feel to be back at the cabin?
Feels really good.
Yeah?
I can smell the smoke from the
Yeah, you can. Fire is... breakfast is cooking.
breakfast. I don't see no dogs in the window.
No?
Yes, I see them.
They will be there.
Yeah. Hey, är det snart?
Good morning! Besides nature and sitting in front of a fire, me and Jonas actually have a lot of things in common. And one of those things is that we love to listen to audiobooks. And we would like to share our favorites with you. And thanks to the sponsor of this video, Audible, you get to listen to one of these books for free. Visit audible.com/Kalle Flodin or text Kalle Flodin in one word to 500 500 and you will get one free audiobook and 30 days free trial. I'm honestly very, very happy that Audible want to sponsor this video because I've been using Audible for years now. It's easily my most used app on my phone. I use it every single day. Audible has an unbeatable selection of audiobooks, tons of podcasts and exclusive originals. Perfect for commuting, at the gym, long road trips, or in my case, just cozying up by the fire or following along on my walks with the dogs. Two of my personal favorites that I keep coming back to is The War of Art by Steven Pressfield and When Things Fall Apart by Pema Chodron. And Jonas, what was your favorite?
One of my favorite books is The Art of Hearing Heartbeats. It's a beautiful love story and I can really recommend it.
As an Audible member, you will get 1 credit every month good for any title in their entire premium selection. That could be the latest bestseller, new releases, or maybe that bucket list book you've been thinking about picking up for quite a while now. When I personally found a book I really like and learned a lot from, I actually go back to it once a year or something. And the best thing with Audible is that when you've downloaded the book there, you get to keep it forever. If you sign up now, you as a member will also have access to the all-new Plus catalog, where they have thousands of audiobooks, podcasts, Audible originals, meditation programs, guided fitness, sleep track for better rest, and much more. And all of this is included with the membership. So if you want to listen to mine or Jonas' recommendation, just click the link in my description and that will get you 1 free audiobook and 30 days free trial. Or simply visit audible.com/Kalle Flodin. Goodbye. And get a
Goodbye. Thank you, Kalle.
See you soon again.
See you soon.
Safe travels.
Safe travels.
Bye for now.
Bye.